Hey, good morning everybody. Sarah here. Welcome to the garden, welcome to the channel. Today is October 28th. We are going to be working through some of the last of the chores that need to get completed before the garden shuts down for winter. So today is in about 32 degrees out right now. We're only supposed to have a high of 38, and we are looking at snow here in the next couple of days. Nothing that's gonna stick around for very long or anything like that, but the first flakes should fly within the next few days, maybe even this afternoon, who knows. It's definitely cold enough. It's also pretty windy, so I really want to get through this as quickly as possible. Basically what I'm going to be doing out front here is cleaning off the porch, getting all the pots cleared out, all the hanging baskets cleared out, get everything pulled into the back, to dump the soil into the beds and in the back. I'm gonna refresh all the soil in my potting and my planters next year, because they've been had the same dirt in them for a few years now, so everything's gonna get refreshed next year. Get some of the bigger furniture moved in. Maybe, I don't know about the swing, my son's not here, and it really would be helpful to have him to help move that down the stairs into the basement. But the other stuff like the chairs and the table and things like that are gonna go into the basement, get packed away for winter. And yeah, then I'm gonna start working the back porch and all the planters back there, all the pots on the kennels and things like that. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to take you guys along with me. First, we're going to start out with a little bit of a time lapse on the front here, and then we will start working in the back together. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the porch is looking great. Nice and clean. All the hanging baskets are down. This furniture, like I said, all has to go into the basement. They need to get cleaned up too. I'm going to wipe them down a little bit before I put them in the basement, so I don't have to worry so much about it in the spring. But these are just rocking chairs that I got at Goodwill. That table I got at Goodwill, and I just spray painted them white. A couple little cushions, so they'll get washed up before they get put away for winter. Again, this is heavy and a little bit awkward, so I'm probably going to wait for my son to get back to move that. But otherwise, the front porch is done. Oh, I want to talk just quickly about this planter here. So this planter was a gift from my children years ago for Mother's Day. It is cement. Technically, it could handle being out for the winter. But I'm not going to leave it out. I don't like the idea of that. I don't want it to break. It's something that I really, really love. And it's like the older it gets, the more I love it. The patina is gorgeous. But anyway, so this was actually, because it's very heavy, actually, I'm not going to carry it down to the basement. There's no point in that. I'm just going to put it in my front hallway here, and that'll stay in the front hallway for the winter. Everything else will be gone, because we'll have to be able to shovel and snow blow and everything off this porch. So just to give a sense of direction, so this is east, obviously that is west, that's north, that's where the lake is. So when the snow comes in, majority of the time it's blowing hard in this direction, so my whole porch will get full of snow. All winter long I'll have to come out here and keep clearing it and keep clearing it. So I don't want to have anything on the porch to leave anything I know a lot of people like cover their furniture and stuff like that, but it really just is a hindrance when you have, you know, like I've said before, we had like over 8 feet of snow last year. So it just, the less that gets in your way when you're trying to clear that much snow, the better. So everything will just go down in the basement. But let's go ahead and go into the back where I really just dumped all of the stuff that I took off the porch here on the ground back there. Move the mess from one place to another. But I want to empty those containers into the beds back here. But I wanted to take a little walk past these gorgeous Rudbeckia trilobas. I don't know. Now these don't, we've had a few frosts and these just don't even look like they're phased at all. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. I just want to have a big, huge field of them and just go walking through them all day long. I absolutely love them. So I read that these, actually I thought they were just an annual Rudbeckia, but apparently the triloba is perennial in my zone. So we'll see if these come back next year. I am going to start more regardless because I absolutely love them. I want to have them in a lot of places. So, and they just, you'd never know that, you know, we're gonna have snow here in a few days with the way these plants look. They're gorgeous. Absolutely love them. Oh, look at this little dahlia down here. Oh, so sweet. That is pretty. Oh, I'm not gonna dig dahlias today. That's for another day. All right, let's get back there and start emptying out these pots. Okay, so here's what we're working with. This is everything from the front porch. And like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump these all out into these beds. Actually, probably more into these 1, 2, 3 beds in the back there, the double up ones that I'm trying to do. Also have all of the containers from the porch here, all of the containers from the kennel, and the grow bags here. I'm not going to be emptying out the green stalks. You can see here actually they're covered up. We had frost last night. And these are just sheets that I grabbed at Goodwill. You know, you don't have to have like specialty made cloth for frost or anything like that. A bed sheet will do just fine. I mean, if you're really trying to keep a super hard frost off of your plants, you might want to think about getting, you know, a frost cloth, but I'm not trying to get anything through a super hard frost here. Okay, so I got some done here. And all this emptied out. So these are from the front porch and these were calla lilies. I really enjoyed these, so I pulled the bulbs out of the containers. These bulbs aren't that expensive and I did get them, you know, at Walmart per my usual process, but I'm gonna try, you can see some bulbs in there. I'm gonna try and overwinter them. Oh, these are, that's impatiens. Don't need that in here. But, oh, there's still one flower here. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Okay. So, what I've done is emptied all these things out in here. There are tons of roots, you know, all kinds of stuff. I'll just come through, break this all up with my shovel, and so it can really break down over this winter, and that helps to fill these beds too. So just as a reminder, I'm doubling these beds, so there's soil in that bed all the way to the top, and then there's branches, leaves, things like that, sort of hugelkultur type style. And now I'm just using my old soil, and I'll just come in here and break this all up like I said. And I'm not taking any of the plants out. Everything in here, I mean, except for those calla lilies, is, well, I don't know if the calla lilies would come back next year either, but everything else is annual here. It is not going to come back. None of the plants had any disease or anything like that I'm worried about. So I'm just putting them in here. It's a good material. As well, I would have ended up putting it in my actual compost bin anyways, so I'm fine to have it in here and let it break down over the winter. And that's what I'm just going to continue doing. And then I'm going to go ahead and move everything downstairs and get ready for the snow. I'm not digging my dahlias yet. Let's look at the dahlias really quick. So the ones that I definitely want to dig are the Star Child. Really gorgeous, huge plant. I'm gonna dig this one, and I'm gonna dig the I'm broke, but the Cornell Bronze. These are beautiful. It's been a very healthy, I don't know how that got broken, but a very healthy plant. Still putting on flowers here in the cool weather, and even though we've had a few frosts, these two plants have been in, well, all the dahlias here have been protected from that frost for the most part, so they are not done yet. I'm gonna wait until these are like black, the leaves start getting black. And I'm not going to, oh my gosh, I don't even know if the camera can truly see that color. That is gorgeous. I may end up digging some of these. These were this one here, also really pretty. These are dahlias that I started from seed. They will make tubers. If they have good enough tubers, I might dig them, see what the tubers look like. If they have anything that's big enough worth saving, then I will save some of those probably as well. And then this one is the big orange. I got these from Walmart. They were not vigorous, I wouldn't say they were like the healthiest. Well, they weren't sick, but they weren't strong. How about that? So I'm not sure if I'm going to dig those tubers or not. But let me just show you really quick what I want those plants to look like before I dig them up. So I have some cafe au lait dahlias in the beds over here, which were just starting to bloom, but then they got hit by frost. And you can see, right? The leaves just turn black. They dry out. It's so sad. I mean, they were just coming on. But that's what I'm looking for in those other dahlias before I dig them up. So I won't be doing that today. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. And oh, it looks like the sun might come out. Thank goodness. Gosh, it's freezing out here. All right, so thank you everyone for coming. Appreciate you. And let me know what you guys are going through to get your garden shut down. How long does it take you to shut your garden? Thanks for coming, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.